If your Etsy shop is not showing up when someone asks Claude or ChatGPT or any AI tool what to buy, you do not have an Etsy problem. You have a visibility problem. And no one seems to be talking about this. People are not just Googling anymore. They are literally typing into ChatGPT, what's the best planner for moms? Or where can I find custom dog portraits? Recommend me a digital budget template. And AI is spitting out names, shop names, seller names. Is yours one of them? Now, if you don't know the answer to that, keep watching because I'm about to show you exactly how to fix it. This is GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, and it is the thing that is going to separate the sellers who scale in the next 2 years from the ones who wonder why their traffic dried up. So if you want me to look at your specific listings and rewrite them with GEO in mind for free, that's something I can help you with. Comment GEO below and I will help you with one of your listings. Plus, send you a checklist of everything we are covering today. All right, so let's talk about what GEO actually is because it's not complicated, it's just new. So SEO is search engine optimization and you optimize so Etsy and Google finds you. GEO is Generative Engine Optimization, and you optimize so AI tools find you, understand you, and recommend you. We're talking about ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Google's AI overview. These tools are being used by millions of people right now to research purchases, not to browse, but to get a recommendation. They want AI to tell them what to buy and who to buy from. And here's the problem for most Etsy sellers. AI cannot recommend what it cannot understand. If your listings are vague, if your shop has no clear identity, if there's no information about you outside of Etsy, AI is going to skip right over you and recommend someone else. Now, here's what makes this interesting for us as Etsy sellers. You do not have fully control of Etsy's algorithm. Etsy decides who ranks where. But GEO, you can actually influence because it's about how clearly your content communicates, and that is entirely in your hands. There are two places you need to win: inside your listings and also off of Etsy entirely. And I'm going to walk you through both. All right, so before we get into the tactics, you need to understand how AI actually decides to recommend something. Because once you understand this, the rest of what I'm going to tell you makes total sense. AI pulls from sources across the internet. They look for content that's clear, structured, and quotable. They're looking for specific signals. Does this content directly answer a question? Does this content tell me what the product is, who is it for, and what problem it solves? Is this seller credible? Do they have a track record, expertise, and a presence? Is there consistent corroborating information in multiple places? That's it. That is the entire game. You're not trying to trick an algorithm. You are trying to speak clearly enough that an AI can quote you. So think about it this way. When someone asks ChatGPT for a recommendation, ChatGPT is not going to paste a link to your Etsy shop. It's going to describe something. It's going to say a seller called X offers Y for Z type of buyer. You want to be the one it describes. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start inside your listings because that is where most sellers have the biggest gap. The AI snippet is your first 2 to 3 lines. The first 2 to 3 lines of every single listing are your most valuable real estate, not just for Etsy SEO, not just for customers, but now for AI. So when AI tool scans your listing, it reads the beginning first. If those first lines are vague or fluffy, it moves on. If they're clear and specific, it locks in. Your AI snippet needs 3 things: what you sell, the outcome the buyer gets, and who is it for. And here's what most sellers write. This gorgeous printable planner is perfect for staying organized. And here's what you should write. This weekly meal planning printable helps busy moms plan 5 days of dinners in under 10 minutes. No app, no subscription, just print and go. Do you see the difference? One is vague, and one is quotable. One tells AI exactly what to say about your product when someone asks for a recommendation. So go into every single listing and rewrite those first 2 to 3 lines, definition of what you sell, outcome the buyer gets, and who is it for every time. Next is your spec block. This is a section inside your listing description that gives AI all the structured data it needs. Label it clearly. It cannot say product details or what you get. Just make it a distinct section. And here's what to include. What you get, so the format, the file type, numbers of pages, dimensions, whatever is relevant to your product. Who is it for? Be specific. Perfect for small business owners who want to track inventory without a spreadsheet. How it works. Delivery method, how to download, how to customize. Sizing or materials if applicable. Turnaround time, how to order, and then common questions, 2 or 3. The most asked questions, answer them briefly. Now, structured information is AI's love language. So when your listing reads like a chaotic paragraph, AI cannot pull clean data from it. But when it reads like an organized, scannable reference, AI knows exactly what to say about you. The third upgrade is the easiest. Add a mini frequently asked question inside every listing description. AI absolutely loves Q&A format because it mirrors how people actually search. What size should I order? Can I customize this? Does this work for digital download? You already know what your customer asks. You get those messages every week. So take your 5 most common questions and answer them directly inside the description. Short answer, direct answers. This does 2 things. It pre-qualifies your buyer and it gives AI a ready-made source it can quote when someone asks a question that matches your listings. Now let's talk about your shop as a whole, because AI does not just evaluate products, it evaluates sellers. So the About Me section is being ignored by most sellers, and it should not be. This is one of the few places on Etsy where you could actually speak directly about yourself and your expertise, and AI will read it. So your About section needs 4 things: your expertise, how long have you been in this niche, what you specialize in, and social proof. Not, hi, I'm Nancy and I love creating cute designs. That tells AI nothing. Instead, say something like this: I have been helping Etsy sellers build profitable digital products shops since 2016. I specialize in printable planners and digital templates for home organization. My products have been downloaded over 50,000 times and feature in XY publication. So expertise, years, specialization, and proof. That is what makes AI trust you enough to recommend you. The second section is your shop section names. They should be buyer intent keywords and not vague labels. So planners is a label. Weekly meal planners for busy moms is a keyword, and it is exactly what someone would type into ChatGPT. So go through your sections right now and ask yourself, does this section name match what a buyer will search for? If not, rename it. Consistency across platforms is another big one. And this is the last piece of shop authority. If your Etsy shop says one thing and your Instagram says completely different, AI picks on that inconsistency and it erodes your authority score. Your niche, your specialization, your product description, they should be consistent everywhere your name appears. Same language, same expertise, and same clarity. And here's where most sellers stop. And it is exactly where you should keep going, because the sellers who are going to win with GEO are not the ones who only optimize on Etsy. They're the ones who build an off Etsy presence that AI can find and cite. So the first thing is you need to build a citation hub. A citation hub is a single web page, your own website, a link tree page with detailed information, a stand story page, whatever you have that tells AI everything it needs to know about you in one place. And here's what needs to be on that page. What you sell, written clearly, no fluff language. So best for and perfect for phrases. These are AI trigger phrases best for like busy moms who need a simple meal planning system, or perfect for small business owners tracking expenses without accounting software. It also needs to include your top products listed by name with one sentence description of each, shipping and turnaround information for physical products, or download info for digital, a short frequently asked questions section, reviews and social proof copy a few of your best reviews onto this page with the product name attached, a direct link to your Etsy shop. AI tools are constantly crawling the internet looking for sources to cite. So this page becomes your citation source. When someone asks ChatGPT for a recommendation in your niche, you want there to be a page out there that exists specifically to answer that question, and that page points directly to you. Another thing that you need to include is buyer question content. This is going to be your second off Etsy move, and is to publish content. It could be posts, blog entries, social media captions, YouTube descriptions that use buyer question trigger phrases. So here are the phrases that matter for AI recommendation. Best for, perfect for, great gift for, ideal if, works for. So best for couples planning a minimalist wedding, or perfect for teachers who want printable classroom management tools, or ideal if you are just starting your Etsy shop and need a simple product tracking system. You do not need to publish 50 posts. You need 3 to 5 pieces of content that each answer a specific buyer question using these trigger phrases, and then publish them wherever you have a online presence. It could be Instagram captions, it could be Pinterest description, it could be a blog post, a YouTube description. Consistency matters more than volume, so keep that in mind. Okay, so let me give you the fast version before we wrap it up. So here is your GEO checklist. 1, rewrite the first 2 to 3 lines of every listing, definition, outcome, and who is for. 2, add a spec block to every listing, structure, scannable, and complete. 3, add a mini frequently asked question inside every listing description. 4, rewrite your about section with your expertise, years, specialization, and proof. 5, rename your shop sections with buyer intent keywords. 6, build a one-page citation hub best for phrases like top products, reviews, and link to Etsy. 7, publish 3 to 5 pieces of content using AI trigger phrases. And that is the whole system. And none of it requires a tech background. It just requires clarity. If you want me to look at your specific listings and rewrite them with GEO in mind, comment GEO below and I will. I will also be sending you a checklist of everything we talked about today. And if this video helped you, save it. You're going to want to come back to this checklist. Subscribe if you have not already, because I do post Etsy strategy every week that you're not going to find anywhere else. I will see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.